Welcome to worshiptutorials.com. We are going to talk about these two guitars. These guitars have been featured in different types of videos here on the channel. We get every time they show up in a video, we get a lot of questions about them, but we've never made dedicated videos or a video about either of these guitars. This guitar is a Bravenco T1. I think they call this the Lion. This guitar features Lambertone's Crema pickups. This guitar is a Ricardo Sanchez Thinline Tele T-style guitar, and it features Lambertone's grinders. Timestamps all across the bottom of this video where you can just jump to different sections, watch what you'd like to watch. I would like to say as a point of disclosure that these two guitars were loaned to us, not given to us, by Curtis of Lambertone's Pickups. These are actually Curtis's guitars. He sent them to us just to check them out, use them in videos so we could have both different sets of Lambertone's humbuckers. I am giving these back to Curtis like this week. So sadly, we won't have these guitars here on the channel much longer. Neither Curtis at Lambertone's nor Bravenco nor Ricardo Sanchez has paid us to sponsor this video in any way. So as always here at Worship Tutorials, the opinions that you will hear expressed in these videos are our own, and they're not influenced by any outside company or anything like that. So first, let's talk about the Bravenco T1. I think they call this one the Lion on their website. I'm going to make a statement about this guitar. So John Mayer is just now releasing his Sob Rock album, and PRS in conjunction with that put out a pink PRS Silver Sky, which is John Mayer's signature model. I'm just going to say that this pink T1 is the P&W answer to the pink Silver Sky. This is it. This is the guitar. You need one of these in your life if you want to be extremely relevant right now with the awesomeness of pink guitars. It features a Bigsby tailpiece. It has, I'm not exactly sure what this material is on the saddles, maybe a graphite material on the saddles. Of course, Lambertone's Crema pickups, three-way switch, stainless steel frets, 22 fret guitar, and locking tuners up here, so you just feed the screw or feed the string through, screw them down, and you're done. The tuning stability on this guitar is great. It does not go out of tune when you use the Bigsby, which is nice. Here's a nice little touch on this guitar. These electronic cavities are, there's a little divot in there to grab it. There you go. They're magnetic, all right? So you just put that in there, and there's no screws or anything. There's no neck plate, so you can see these are recessed where these machined screws are, and it's kind of like tapered down, so it's a lot more comfortable actually when you have the guitar, when you're holding it up here. But overall, a really, really comfortable, really great playing guitar. The fretwork on it is excellent. This is a satin aged finish. I think it might be a satin nitro, but I'm not exactly sure, but it's slightly aged. I really love the finish on this. I think it's really classy. The aging is tastefully done. It just looks really, really good, and it feels really good when you play it. Now, like I said, Bravenco is a company based in Malaysia. Now, they are a Malaysian company. It's not like they are an American company that is building more budget-friendly guitars in Malaysia or anything like that. It is a small operation, boutique, if you want to call it that, handmade in Malaysia. And one of the cool things about it is they use all local Malaysian woods. So I'm going to put on the screen here what the woods on this guitar are, but you might notice the fretboard looks really cool. I think this one, I remember on the website seeing that this was Malaysian blackwood. The neck is actually a 5-piece neck, and all of these woods used on the back are native to Malaysia. You can see there's some really interesting design in the woods there on the front. There's some flaming on the headstock, which looks really nice. The logo, it's not just like a decal, right? It's like engraved in the wood, and it's just classy all the way through. Now, it's a very simple setup as far as like your controls. It is a 3-way switch, volume, tone, and that's it. There's no splitting the pickups or anything like that. I personally feel like the cremas, I think it's better off if you don't choose to split them. The grinders sound great when you split them, but I like the cremas. Just neck, middle, bridge, volume, tone, and go. This guitar, the T1, the Lion from Bravenco. All right, next up is this T-style, Thinline T-style guitar. I don't think Ricardo has a specific name, the model for this guitar, like the Lion from Bravenco, but it's a very similar construction. This is Ricardo Sanchez. He is I think that he builds these, it's a very small operation. You might have a couple people working with him, but it's not like a huge factory. These are made one at a time by hand in Nashville, and it's a lot of the same kind of stuff. So this one features a flamed maple top, not a veneer or anything like that, and check it out. It's got like his signature as the F hole. How cool. I love that. He doesn't do this on every guitar, so he'll sort of build it to how you want it. Both these builders will, Bravenco and Ricardo. You can, call them up and start a build, and it's completely custom to how you want it to be. But I think that's pretty awesome. So he's got his signature there. He's got it sort of like on the two knobs. And up here on the headstock. So nice touches there. Now this is a wood pick guard. I'm not exactly sure, maybe spalted maple or something like that. It's definitely a flame maple top. It looks like it might be like ash on the back and sides. I'm not exactly sure. But it's a Thinline Tele style guitar. Stainless steel frets, and the fretwork from Ricardo is just awesome, just excellent. Like up and down the neck, just feels like butter. This one has a flame maple neck on the back, which is really cool looking. I love the flame maple neck because it's like a thing for you. I have a couple guitars that have it, and as you're playing, when you look down, you can like just see the 3-dimensional flame on the neck. It's pretty awesome. Has locking tuners back here as well. Looks like that one wasn't quite screwed down all the way. That is a really nice touch for Bigsby guitars. That helps for restringing, makes things faster, but helps for tuning stability as well. And you can play on the Bigsby and it stays in tune. both of these guitars, great examples of guitars that stay in tune when you play them. Now the Ricardo has three-way switch, so you go bridge, middle, neck, just like the Bravenco, but you can push, pull, and split the coils with the tone knob. So it splits both pickups at once. You don't get individual. The volume doesn't do that, but they do sound. The grinders sound really good in the split position. They have a nice sounding single coil type sound to them. So both of these builders offer these models or their guitars at a really affordable price point for what they are. I think the T1, the Bravenco stuff comes in right around 18 or 1900. This is currently, so when you look at it, the prices very well may change depending on when you're seeing this. Everything's expensive these days thanks to a global pandemic, but for a handmade sort of boutique to your spec guitar made with really high quality parts and materials and woods and that kind of thing, this is like custom shop level kind of stuff, to get something like that at under $2,000, I think is a pretty good deal compared to what other builders are charging for this type of an instrument. So this one comes in, I think it's currently, I just looked today, $1,800 with nickel frets, or $1,799, and $1,899 for stainless steel frets. I'm not exactly sure what the price point on the Ricardo is, but I definitely know that it comes in at like under $2,000. It might even be a little more affordable than this one. I will say though, if you're going to be interested in reaching out to either of these two builders, again, they don't even know that I'm making this video. So there's no kickback to me. They're not letting me keep one of these things. These are Curtis's guitars. So if you reach out to either of them, you probably should expect a wait time for these builds. What that wait time will be, I couldn't tell you. I would expect to wait anywhere between 6 months to a year to get a guitar like this built, because they will build it to order and they will do things to your spec. So like Ricardo built this guitar, and I think Bravenco as well, because the necks on these feel really similar. Like they built them, like Curtis said, I like the neck to feel like this, and that's how they carve the neck. So you can get that kind of customization with these guitars. Finish, aging, hardware. I don't know exactly how much these two builders will allow you to customize a build, but I definitely know they will tailor make a guitar for you for a really good price point. So, having played both of these guitars, I can tell you that both of them are awesome guitars. I would be happy to own either of these guitars, a guitar from either builder. I would feel confident ordering a guitar from either builder, knowing that I was going to get a quality guitar, a really high-end guitar out of the deal. Like I said though, you might expect to wait a little bit. Leave a comment in this video, like, subscribe, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.